going to continue after the meeting?
I'm not sure. They didn't. They said it was history of Hello.
Chants.
Are you shot? Tingnan mo na.
Excuse me. There was no metal detector like 2 days ago.
They said they don't prevent. Huh?
You can take my car.
On my what?
You like car.
No, I got it in my car, not on me.
Oh, it's in it.
Yeah. You didn't hear that from me.
Keith?
What do we want? Justice! Bapak kemarin Pak ada beli, bagaimana dapat? Bagaimana dapat? ba ba na ko ba de ni ko ba two, we don't know the officer's intention, but we don't want to live in a world where an officer is afraid of a fear response, running away from an officer and then shooting him. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. Say his name. Now. Say his name. Now. Say his name. Now. Say his name so everybody at City Hall can hear it. Now. Say his name. Now. Say his name. Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. We want an official apology and wrongdoing from the Utica Mayor's office and the Utica Police Department regarding the wrongful death of a little 13-year-old boy. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. We demand a fair investigation. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. Say it loud for everybody at City Hall to hear you. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. We want clarity into civilian rights that the UPD will respect as they continue anti-gun campaign. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. Say his name out loud so they'll never forget his name. Say his name. Say his name. Say his name. Say his name. Today is only the beginning. We're in the long haul. So we will send you messages. Stay posted on Facebook and check out justicefornyall.com. Stay posted, stay connected. Say his name. Say his name. Say his name. Say his name. Thank you so much for being here. The amount of love and support the whole community has given us, our elders, the kids are out here with their signs. Everybody is out here. You are showing them that there is power in community. There is power in community. Say out loud. There is power in community. There's power in community. Say it out loud. There is power in community. And today is only the beginning. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. So, as we leave today, I hope that you'll remember and keep with you his memory. We're not going to let his death be in vain. So keep posted, stay connected online. I see you guys sharing on live every time we go out. Stay sharing so that our brothers and sisters across the world know what's happening in Utica. I love you guys. I grew up in this community. We all graduated from the same high school. We all want to see each other grow up and live a happy life. We all want what's best for each other. Yes. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. Our moms, our dads, our grandparents, they fled from military persecution. They don't think we know what that looks like. We lived it. Our parents went through it. They fled war. How are you telling us we don't know abuse when we see it? We're not going to flee anymore. Utica is our home. Yes. Right, guys? Yes. Utica The future looks like this. It's you guys. It's our grandparents. It's the kids. It's all the different communities. The Hispanic community, the Black community, everybody's showing them love for us and helping us with this tragedy. And we appreciate the love and the support, but this is just the beginning. We are all in it for the long haul. If you guys really want to see change, you're in for a ride. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what community looks like.
This is what community looks like.
Show me what community looks like.
This is what community looks like.
Show me what community looks like.
This is what community looks
No
like.
justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace.
Prosecute the police. No peace. Prosecute the police. No justice, no peace. Prosecute the police.
No justice, no peace.
Prosecute the police.
No
justice, no peace. Prosecute the police.
No justice,
No peace. Prosecute the police. No justice, no peace. Prosecute the police.
no justice,
No peace. Prosecute the police.
no justice.
No peace. Prosecute the police. No justice, no peace. Prosecute the police.
No justice,
No peace.
Eli.
Prosecute the police.
No justice, no peace.
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 Prosecute the police.
Time now. This is our time now. This is not just your community here. We are one people. We have lived in this country and been in this community for years. I was the commissioner of this city. I know what racism is. I know what police brutality is. I know what a cover-up is. And I know that young man should not have died. But let me tell you something. You're not alone in this battle. You're not alone. I was built for this day. I've been calling people from all over to come to the city of Utica, New York, to put a stop to this. Because I have today sent the mayor of the city 3 videos, messenger, of the same police officer beating the hell out of somebody. Another same officers pulling over a black man that's in his driveway and busting his windshield out and getting ready to shoot. There would be no peace. This is over. This is over. We're not going to do it violently. We're going to do it intelligently. We're going to work together. See, let me tell you something. When you get brought over to this country, I'm a foreigner too. When you brought over here, you're told that the Afro-American people are the worst people. Stay away from them.
Yes.
You know, so you get this image that we know good. But let me tell you something. We've been walked on all our lives. But when it comes down to a child, and it comes down to a foreigner, we love you. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting it all on the line right now. When I went after the city before, they came at me all kind of ways. But you know who fought my battle? The great God above. You understand? And he is with you. We are with you. This young man, I cried Sunday like a newborn baby for him. Because that's my daughter driving in her car being pulled over by Utica police. I'm not getting that call. I'm not getting that call that my daughter has died to the hands of something that ain't right. So, Mayor, you said that you're going to have an open policy for us, all the seats. I'm going to make sure it's open. Because we're going to have a full request on all the police reports. We're going to do a full request on all the cam video. We know what CNBC and NBC is playing, but I got the real video. Okay, I got the video where the boys get punched in the face. I got the video where the sniper comes over and puts the gun down and shoots him. No more, brother. No more. We will take this city by storm. We will call from all over the country to come and support our family and support our community.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
It is really beautiful to see all these people out here right now. Now, I'm going to say something that's not going to be very popular. All right? It's not going to be very popular, but I want you to just listen to me. All right? Because the gentleman that was just here, he had mentioned something very important. He had mentioned God.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to say it again. God. We are all children of God. Every single one of us. We have to remember that. Okay? Every life is important.
Right.
This is Utica. We're here now because of a tragic incident that happens all too many times. But we have to fix our streets. We have to start with us. Okay? We have to start with us. We understand that policies are wrong. We understand that they need to be changed. But it's us here. It's us. We have to change as well. We cannot put all the pressure on our elected officials. Okay? Like I said, this is not a popular thing I'm going to say right now. All right? But you guys forget, the first person you call when you are in trouble is the police. Now, what you expect is not what happened. Right? You don't expect that. So we need to definitely hold them accountable. Hold them accountable. We need to hold ourselves accountable in here in Utica. Utica is a mess. We know that. Someone died 6 months ago. Where's the outrage? Where's the protest? Everybody wants to protest now because something happened right now. It's happening every day here in Utica. Every day. We need grassroots right now. We need to stand with our Asian brothers and sisters because we are all together. Every single one of us. But we cannot hold a whole department. We cannot hold a whole department, okay, for this incident, okay? We gotta hold everybody accountable. Yes, absolutely. Wrong is wrong. Wrong is wrong.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace. No peace.
What do we need? That's it. What do we need?
Justice.
What do we need?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now. Now.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we need?
Justice.
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 When do we want it?
Now.
When do we want it?
Now.
When do we want it?
Now. Ye era higi hi baba hanya ko te ko ja tinya ne te he no pasala pamita to pasala peliki hine muda makama ne mo te he di yai ne ati chumo wala pe kya ba kanyo ba kli ka ka do wa ati chumo pe kya ba kanyo ba ri ba do wa ati chumo ba kanyo la ba ka cha la ba ko ba cha la ba ko ba ka chi cha du du na ne hu ya ka chi ta ba la ka chi ta ba la no justice
No peace.
no justice
No peace.
no justice
No peace.
no justice
No peace.
say his name
Yahweh.
say his name
Yahweh.
say his name
Yahweh.
say his name
Yahweh.
we will remember his name
Yahweh!
Yahweh.
My name's Cassandra Harris Lockwood. I'm the executive director for the Good. Cassandra Harris Lockwood, executive director for the Good Incorporated and head of Phoenix Media, including the Utica Phoenix and Phoenix Radio. We have let our children down. We have not provided for them.
That's right.
We have not provided for them. There's no place for them to go.
That's right.
There's nothing for them to do.
That's right.
For the last 20-some odd years, we have been in a decline in providing services for young people. The Cosmopolitan Center's gone. Community Action's gone. The Boys and Girls Club is gone.
That's right.
We finally have a little bit of money to put something together. We have let our children down.
right.
All right, it's the responsibility of government to provide for its citizens, especially the youth.
Speak that truth.
Okay? We have programs that have been proven that this past administration would not fund. The Study Buddy Club, he had $60 million to do it. He did nothing for the minority community.
Say that again.
Say his name.
Yahweh.
Say his name.
Yahweh.
Say his name.
Yahweh.
We have programs to put in place immediately immediately, if we get the funding, when we get the funding. The city has provided $15 million in CDBG funds. We will restart the Teen Center for the Arts and education.
Yahweh! Say his name!
Yahweh!
Say his name!
Yahweh!
If this young man had the opportunity to attend classes for drumming, for step, for art, for whatever, he probably would have been too tired to get out there and be messing around at 10:30 at night.
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
Say his name so everybody in City Hall will never forget his name.
Yahweh!
Say 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 his name.
Yahweh!
Let me just state this, and clearly, I want you to hear me. I don't care if you're out there at 11 a.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 3 a.m. You should not be scared to walk outside of your neighborhood. You have nothing home. Your parents pay taxes. I pay taxes. I can walk anywhere, anytime I damn well please to walk at.
That's our
I
home.
should not be scared to be afraid to get killed. I don't give a damn. You have no right to chase me, profile me, and try to take my life because of your ego, because your lack of training, lack of accountability. I don't give a damn. Stop it. There are grown-ass adults, 3 grown men and 1 little boy, 1 little kid, 13 years old. I don't give a damn what time he was out at. I don't give a damn.
You gotta make sure
And
that
please,
he's held
quote me on
accountable.
that.
So we gotta know whose streets?
Our street!
Whose streets?
Our street!
Whose streets?
Our street!
Whose streets?
Our street!
I just want to say
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
I just want to say
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
12-year-old. This is my 12-year-old son right here. He's turning 13 in August. I work 90, 100 hours a week sometimes. When I'm at work, I expect my community to be looking after my son being able to go outside and play. As a kid, when I was a kid, we had replica guns and BB guns and out in the street playing and shooting Nerf guns, and we didn't have to worry about being profiled and shot and killed. So for my 12-year-old son, when he outside playing with his Nerf gun, I don't expect the police to mistake my son's Nerf gun for a real gun, because you are trained to know a real gun from a fake gun. So this boy was out there parole file. He had on a hoodie. What does that tell you firsthand? You seen him, you stopped him, you talked to him. You knew that was a kid. The first thing you should have said was, where is your parent? That's right. Where is your parent? Let me talk to your parent. That little boy was running away. So you can't tell me you feared for your life when you chased down, tackled him, punched him in the face. You moved your family to the side to get a clear aid on that 13-year-old boy, and you feared for your life.
I watched that video over 20 times. I watched that video over 20 times. Apprehended, subdued, 3 grown men jumped on him.
Talking to the mic.
I watched that video over 20 times.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. I watched that video over 20 times. I live about 2 blocks away. When it was happening, basically I heard the shot where I was playing cards. But he was apprehended, subdued, jumped on by 3 grown men. The boy was probably like 108 pounds. The officers involved need to pay repercussions as soon as possible. Don't make it like a George Floyd dragged out. They need to go to jail. Period.
No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace!
I'm sorry I left off too quick because I I was very emotional in the midst of it. I made a post yesterday, and I said, if these police expect our children, because my 12-year-old, I don't expect him to know how to be profiled and know how to act when a police officer comes to him aggressively and demanding to check his pocket and telling him to put his hands behind his back and put his hands up. I don't expect my 12-year-old to understand what to do. I tell my son, when an adult addresses you, you tell them to come to me. So with police, if lawmakers want these kids to know how to act when a police is approaching them, they need to put a curriculum together. There should be a free curriculum together. You should teach this starting in grade school so these kids know, because your laws change frequently. So we as parents is trying to keep up with a million different laws you guys have, and especially when you create laws right on the spot. So if you want our children to know how to act when they see you, then you need to put a curriculum together, a free one, not $100,000 to study law. Because that should be free.
If there's nobody as long as you looking at no peace, no justice, no peace, no peace. What do we want? Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
Hi, Joe. I just want to say that I came in, I watched that video. I was on my way to D.C. for a protest this weekend when I got the video about what happened in Utica. And I want to say that I don't know how many of you have been stopped by the police, but they yell alternate things at you. It is impossible to follow orders when you are getting 3 different orders from 3 different mouths. And they do this on purpose. They do it on purpose. It is to confuse you. It is to have control of the situation. And it is to spin the story when they mess up. Because they're going to mess up because they are violent attack dogs owned by your mayor, owned by your city hall. And they are here to keep you down.
That's right.
There ain't no justice in an unjust system. Stay with me. There ain't no justice in an unjust system. The seeing the community of Utica come out together is the most beautiful thing that I have witnessed. Do not let their dragging it out tire you out. Do not give up the fight. You are in this together. You are in this for the long haul. They will drag it out. The sentence is the amount of time that they are going to drag this out. No compromise.
Make it fucking nasty. How about the way? The lady, what a cool, no? The lady up there, that's what a cool. I went to the kind of case that she got off from my way. The Jerry, Billa, I was in follow, I love but the head off. You can smell of a mother way. Fuck it. What about hit? What about give up, no? What about hit? Shoot up, no? That's what I'm saying, but I didn't, eh? But you have to do with the new, no? What about you to do? What about you to who? What about hit him all, no? He's off. Put that in, I need it. But the stuff is over. He's off. Put the cars in this unit. The meat pork. Put that in, I need. No, what? Yeah, me walk in the heat. Yeah. I need a laugh. Yeah, what? 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 I need a laugh. Yeah, what?
We currently both came to America because we fled military persecution. We came to America to seek a better, peaceful, and safe life. As we have seen today, there is no peace yet.
why we cannot stop until the whole world knows what happened in Utica, New York. What? Say his name. No way. Say his name. No way. Say his name. No way. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now.
I have to say, being black in America, this is not new. This is not
Okay.
new.
Can you all
No, you are dumb.
Everybody, can you please take a seat? We got you. She's not going there, okay? She's not going there. We got you. Take a seat. We got you. She's not going there. Come on. She's not going there. We got you. She's not going there. She's not going there. Let us, everybody please take a seat. We got you. She's not going there. Let us have a moment of silence for Nyamwe. Okay, we got you. But the overweight mom, but you see not come. We got you.
Hello, everybody. I appreciate you guys showing up for the support in here. I'm the brother of the victim that was got shot at by the police. I feel so sad that he's not with me now, and I feel so sad that I don't get to see him going to high school. He just got dropped. He just graduated from middle school. One day after that, now he's gone. I can't still believe it. I can't still wrap my head around it. I really appreciate everybody that come here to support me and my family. Even right now, my mom, my dad don't even want to show up because they keep talking about bullshit, and my mom don't even want to hear it no more. She just want to see justice for my brother and see those 3 cops go in jail for life. And that's all she wanted to see. And from the heart, I really miss my brother. I can't take a day without him right now because he's not here no more. I can't still believe it out. He's not here no more. I'm going to be missing around his area, around me. In the house, something's really like missing and something's really empty. Like he sleep next to my room. He sleep in the little closet. I don't know why, but we always tell him don't sleep there, but he always liked the little closet. He always liked to sleep in there. And then it's literally next to me. It's like he's not there no more. It's like something's really missing out in my heart, missing out. And then I feel so empty just to think about him. And just to know that, one thing, don't make it up by their story, by the cops. I go to the hospital. They told me they had a shootout with my brother. But I watched the video. It said different things. So it doesn't make any sense no more to me and my family and everybody in here. I can't still believe it that they want to keep lying to my mom. Even the mayor that said he apologized to my mom. The other day he said he didn't mean it. That actually broke my heart. That actually broke down. I actually cried because I can't believe what he just said. So he's the mayor. Like, why would you apologize and not say you meant it, you know? It just killed me to think that he would do something like that when he's the mayor, and then whoever makes it the mayor, it's got to be those police or whatever. And that's probably why he's protecting him and they're protecting each other. It tells me that my brother's not here with me and my family.
Who do you protect? Who do you serve? 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 This is for Mayor Galimi. If you do not be the mayor that we thought you were going to be and do the right thing,
Come on, speak to
join
us.
this term because I promise you will be
Kind of
the
work.
last. It'll be the last time you see in office.
Stand up to fight the shit out of
We want justice! Now! Justice! Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! Okay, you guys, right now, I want you all to take out your phone. Scott. We thought you were turn your phone. Everybody take out your phone. We thought you were going to turn off your phone. Take a picture of City Hall. We're never going to forget this day. I want you to email that picture. justicefornya.com justicefornya@gmail.com justicefornya@gmail.com. You guys pull out your phones and take pictures now? justicefornya@gmail.com justicefornya@gmail.com. This phone is our weapon. We're going to stay connected. So make sure you guys get that email. I'm working on the website, so stay posted. Thank you so much. Thank everybody for being here.
Friday night.
So, my friend here, Kate Flo, has been leading us on today on behalf of our community. We stand in solidarity because we recognize that no 13-year-old should be walking home under any conditions and not make it home. We hope we will see justice one day, recognizing that that child's life will never come back to us. Please continue to support our community by going to justicefornaya.com.
And share the GoFundMe and follow up for following action. What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! When do we want justice? When do we want it? Now! We don't get it! So y'all, please follow the movement on justicefornaya.com. Stay tuned for following action. We will be asking you to email and call the Attorney General's office and the Utica representatives that we have.
Oh, I see that. You don't want He said no. But his parents not here. Y'all shouldn't.
Our eyes are watching, and so we will end with one last chance to say his name and remember why we're here. Say his name! Yahweh! 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 Yahweh!
Well, you heard them all.